I have a feeling something big's gonna happen here.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
Shall we start? Let's begin. Jade.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us.
We killed them all, remember?
Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
Golden House.
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Okay.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No.
Perfumes.
Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
Silly
We shall
Paimon.
not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Okay, we finished another part of the quest. Alright, we gotta buy some silk flowers. That worked just to go running out again. I'll follow the road. Lets me discover the town too. Place is pretty foreign to me. Ah, la la la. You can't get me.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Like the music in this city is very, very tranquil. Car. What's there? Here.
I'm bored.
Shop local, buy local, right?
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
Go.
You can't beat the atmosphere here and leave it.
Talk to the banker. What are you doing? I don't think this is the right NPC. We'll entertain them.
Why'd they
Go
have
and
to give me
buy
that
silk
transfer?
flowers. This guy? Are you out of stock?
I should
That's me going here.
You can't beat the atmosphere here and leave it.
Check the quest. I had to turn the clock ahead. Don't see any silk flowers. Down there's water. Can't talk to these people.
You can't
Look around. Well, they just said they're off the clock, so maybe if we turn the clock ahead. Try that. Say about 10 o'clock. Daily. Cool feature. Still can't buy silk flowers. Over here. Food. Pottery. Oh, there's a place underneath. There. Ah. See, when in doubt, look around. How do we get down there? Alright. Not this way. I'm thinking about that.
I should
Oh, where? Hey, Bulleye.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best
Yeah, the good kind.
We're
Yeah,
buying pine
those.
pines there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You
Yes,
two
he
must
is.
be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry,
Yes.
traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily.
Okay.
Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the
Smattering.
one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can
Yeah,
I
fine,
put
boss.
this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question.
No idea.
Do you have any Mora on you?
Baby.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Descension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, But I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since.
Okay.
I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Okay. Now we got the flowers.
So,
What
now
else
that
do we need?
got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk
Awesome.
about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town
That sounds a
looking
little
for
bad.
nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me
What if we
there
get
when the
yelled at?
perfume is ready.
Hey, lady, would you like
Maybe
to
we can find
tell
some good
me
candidates at the Adventurers
where to get some
Guild.
decoction done?
Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Got another book? How do we get out of here? Ah, so that's how you come down. Right, we're going up. Going and going. Quest updated. Getting close. I can see it.
What should I try this time?
I just like to make people smile.
Okay.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Here you go. Let's ask her.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do
Yep.
I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Takes a bath.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune
Qimei.
teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks,
Okay.
Lan. See you around.
Thanks, Lon. See you around. Alright, we're staying close this time. Alright, what's the next?
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Let's say she smells great.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Most people aren't so direct. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That
Okay.
said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
I agree.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Okay. Getting closer. Right here. Looks like we gotta go up the steps. Game definitely sucks you in. Wow. I thought I just started playing and looked at the time.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
Oh,
What?
thank you.
How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind?
Yes.
3 in 1 go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
He's awesome.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Yeah, she's skeptical.
Xiongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither."
That went
Interesting.
over Paimon's head a little.
Yes, it did.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging
Oh.
around with me.
Wow.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
Did the
You
kitchen
mean
again.
Wanmin restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
Yeah, we get it right this time. Alright, let's go to the restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are
Okay.
you ready to please me?
Oh,
What did you
yes.
say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While
Okay.
I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Alright. Do
Try
that
something
again.
new at the Wanmin restaurant. I think I may have.
Wow,
Liyue has really got a lot going for it.
Your pearls. That was simple. Go around this way.
Try something new at the One Min restaurant.
Got it.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy.
Oh, cool.
Here,
We're
let me
learning
teach
crafting.
you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Okay. Oh, crafting beer it is. Oh god, she's naughty. Alright. So, what are we crafting now? Oh, no character bonus. That's what are we making? I guess it's the top three. Craft, let's not screw this up. What's this do? Craft this stuff too? Interesting. Right. Looking. Buy stuff to fill the gaps, I take it. Go back and talk to this lewd lady.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all.
Okay.
The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step.
Control the heat.
Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Ooh, I thought we were gonna
All
have to
three
do that.
perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant.
Thank
A
you.
testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
Yeah, let's get her.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for.
Aw.
If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it.
Sweet as candy.
The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay?
Alright.
I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard.
Ah.
Come
Euphemisms.
and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime.
You know what the 3 boats
okay?
mean. Use your imagination.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Let me tell you.
And it's daytime again. Oh, we can. There's one down here. But tell. This looks like a new quest area. I don't want to resonate with you. And it's just recovery. Alright, let's start this.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Uh-oh. Poke.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Okay. Alright.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell? Yeah.
At
What's
present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Yeah. Come with us.
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
He owes her money. Alright, we got another achievement. Let me see how far away do we have to go for this one. Oh cool, we discovered the harbor. Go, let's do it. Ah, the music's different. That's cool piano stuff. Okay, for sparkles.
All things must change.
It's a secret adeptus.
Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers?
Nope.
But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Wow.
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Vtuber plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
Being diplomatic. I would like to borrow something from you, ma'am.
Borrow something? Oh,
Yes.
You've come to borrow the cleansing bell, yes?
Please.
Apart from that, I don't have anything of value that you youngsters might want. But it was not originally mine, either. That trinket used to belong to a friend of mine. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and I would pester him for that bell all the time. He could not dissuade me, and so he
know who it
gave
is.
it to me. But he said that if someone should come to borrow it, I must not be loath to give it away. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
What are we getting into?
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Ready to touch the teapot? I have no idea what's going to happen. Oh, Aladdin. Give me my 3 witches. Now. That was cool. Wow. How pretty it is.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot?
Wow, that spider almost killed me.
What's going on?
I was under
dear.
attack.
So many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Rain outlines your fate. Scatter!
Pretty strong stuff. Of course, it's like the last one.
Propagate! To ashes! No, my sword!
Alright. So. Look around. I gotta touch this. Rotate. Oh, this is cool. Got another one. We got an earth one.
The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
I still have her in my party. Huh, that's one way to do it. You knock it off the side. Gotta. Oh no, I was had her. I killed the first spider with that. Alright, we got wind. Where are we going? Right over here.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Yep.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chilian Karst? Why would she stay in
Wow.
the city?
I don't know why people don't like her. She's that badass.
It's nothing.
Just auto attack. Oh wow.
Scatter! Rain outlines your fate. Power that ended Haishan!
Got this. Alright, we got some big ones again.
Propagate!
Cross shields. Oh.
Give up. Submit.
Witness the power of Gua.
It's nothing.
Else.
Germinate!
Heal quick or we're gonna die.
Scatter!
Heal up. To our trusty mint jelly.
How many levels does this teapot have?
Oh, that's
It
insane.
would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
I mean, it's gorgeous in here. Look at the surroundings. I wouldn't be surprised if those three deities we found yesterday are in here chilling out, having a party. Get up here now. Oh, we got the bell.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
Grab. I wrecked the old lady's place. Weeks from this lumber. That's pretty cool.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny?
Yep.
Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands.
Yep, he did.
So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey, it belongs to Granny. We're supposed to return what we borrow.
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank child. If you want it, you can keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might find its way back into these old hands. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Thanks, Granny. That was cool. Alright. Wonder what's next in this.